Good morning, fourth grade, and welcome to your task-based lesson for this week. Today we have some very challenging word problems, and we're going to be using what we know of multiplication and division to solve them. So this video will give you an introduction of how you can set up your problem and how you can go ahead and get started. You're going to want to visit your teacher during office hours to get some help, and you might want to work on this throughout the week. So here we go. This task is called Teacher's Lounge. Let's look at part 1 and then we'll look at part 2. Part 1. There is 2 vending machines in the Teacher's Lounge. In your Google document, I have corrected this to say there are 2 vending machines in the Teacher's Lounge. One vending machine sells only bottled water and the other sells different flavors of juice. The water vending machine can hold 156 bottles of water. Let's underline that. The water vending machine can hold 156 bottles of water. One day, when I was in the teacher's lounge, the person delivering the water was refilling the machine. The bottles of water come in packs of 6. How many 6-packs would he need to fill the machine? Let's look at part 1 separately. Here's our big question. How many 6-packs would he need to fill the machine? So let's start. Part 1. We know that the machine holds 156 bottles. The bottles come in 6-packs. And we want to know how many 6-packs does it take to fill the machine. Now, we can use an equation to represent this. We could draw a picture, but we're 4th graders, so let's see if we can use that equation. Go ahead and think about what equation you might want to use to solve this problem. Do you have it? All right, let's see if it matches mine. I know that the total bottles is 156. I know that I'm trying to find how many 6-packs, the amount of 6-packs, okay? I also know that there are 6 bottles in each pack. So the question is, am I going to multiply and get a big number, or am I going to divide, since I have a total, by the bottles in each pack? If you said divide, you're on the right track. This is how you should set up part 1. I'm going to go ahead and let you solve it. That way you can get credit for it with your teacher. Next, let's look at part 2. I'm going to do part 2 in a different color so that it looks a little bit different. Let's read the problem first. The juice machine also holds 156 bottles. So juice machine also holds 156 bottles. However, there is not just one kind of juice. There are 6 different flavors. 6 different flavors: apple, cranberry, lemonade, grapefruit, grape, and orange. Is that 6? Yep, it is. The machine holds an equal amount of each kind of juice. That's important. Equal amount of each kind of juice. How many bottles of each flavor fit in the juice machine when it's full? Here's our big question. All right, so for part 2, we know that the machine holds 156 bottles. Okay? There are 6 flavors. and we have equal amounts of each. This is starting to sound very similar to how we solved part 1. Maybe we can come up with an equation to help us get that set up. What should we start with? Let's start with our total, 156 total bottles. And we know that we have 6 flavors. And that's going to give us amount of each flavor. So once again, we have to decide, are we going to multiply or are we going to divide? This time, I'm not going to tell it to you. You need to share it with your teacher during office hours, or you need to figure it out and do the math. Have fun with your task-based lesson. These ones are fun.